Once you have completed all swivel folds, bring the last two segments together. You may want to use a clip to hold these segments together. Notice that I'm matching just the last two things, and I want to match the edges in the same direction. Use a clip to hold it, and then refold all your swivel folds, trying to get them to fit flat down on the table. Crease sharply on all the folds. Remove your clip, open up your template to this position, and perform the pinch folds. We're going to perform the pinch folds one at a time. We fold up on the straight line across, locate the little V-shaped curve, V-shaped folds, and pinch back down. Open that up, go to the next one, perform the same thing, folding sharply each time. You're now ready to use the template to make the folds. Open up the template completely. Place the paper you actually want to fold in the center of the paper, carefully located between the two ends. Because of the folding in the paper, you may notice that the inside paper is a little bit shorter than the outside paper. You may need to stretch that out a little bit to get it as far out as possible. Once you have inserted it and you're fairly comfortable with its location, go ahead and fold the center fold all the way across. Next, fold and unfold all the lines dividing it into 9 segments, the straight lines that go across. Crease sharply. Go to the next one, crease sharply. Unfold, next one, and so forth. Finally, you're going to perform the pinch fold. Fold up, locate where the two lines are on the template, and pinch into position. Unfold that one. Go to the next one, fold up, locate the lines folded on the V next to that line going across. Pinch into position. Next line, same process. Repeat with all lines. Don't forget the little V on the end. Once you've made all the lines, remove your paper from the template and reassemble. Repeating the process, this time keeping the folds as you go. Should one come apart, simply refold the previous line. Remember, you're going to keep all the folds as you go. The paper will start to overlap. Continue folding around. If one comes apart, simply refold it. Don't forget the small V at the end. Take the sheet with a small V, place that inside the other one, nesting the paper underneath. Nest on the top, nest underneath. And very carefully, without trying to tear the paper, pull it back into position. You need to push subtly on the inside, but the outside is actually going to be a little bit open. You do not have to flatten it flat around the outside. It's just on the inside. You'll be less likely to tear if you do that. If you push the outside down, you might actually tear the paper, and you don't want to do that if possible. There is your completed pivot. Once you have performed the nest, you can press on the inside of the paper. You do not need to flatten the outside edges, just the inside. If you press too hard on the outside, you might tear. You can go along one edge and crease down to make the creases sharper, then go around the other edge, but don't press the two edges together. Leave it a little bit open. Remember, you press on the inside where the small hole is, not the outside. This is the completed pivot. Next, we will fold the pivot housing.